When I think of communication and teaching, I think of something that happened in a fast food restaurant years ago. I walked up to the counter and placed my order with a nice young man, and while he was taking care of my order, I just casually asked him, "So are you a student at Judson High School?" That's the high school that was nearby. And he said, "Yes, sir, I am." I said, "So, what grade are you in?" He said, "I'm going to be a senior." Well, it was the summer, and I assumed that he was going to be a senior when school started up again. So I said, "So when school starts up again, you're going to be a senior?" He said, No. He said, "The following year, I'll be a senior." Well, inwardly, I sort of chuckled. But then I began thinking. And that is, I thought, yeah, that's how I would have been at his age. And then I began thinking of something else. And that is that he saw time in a different way from how I would. A little boy or a little girl does it the same way, just in a different context. You ask a little boy or a little girl, "How old are you?" And they might say, "Oh, I'm 5.5." Adults don't do that. You'll not find an adult who says, "I'm 51.5." We think about time differently. We think about a lot of things differently. Now, what does this have to do with communication? What does it have to do with teaching? It has this to do with it. And that is, whether you're in a classroom or I'm on a stage teaching people connectors, it's important that we know what we're talking about. But it's also important to know to whom we're speaking. Not only that we know the person or the persons, but we also know how they think, and we know how they learn. And if we'll always be aware of those for whom we're presenting information, then we'll be a lot more effective in our communication as teachers.